Welcome, friends, to Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter. We bring you the greatest female voices in the music industry, from the artists, songwriters, and producers, to managers and executives, and all the women who make the music industry what it is today. Thank you for joining us.
Hello and welcome to another episode of Crazy Women Country. And with me today, I have Sammie Soravia. How are you doing?
I'm very well, thank you. How are you?
What's happening? Hello.
Hi, I'm here. Hello.
You back? Sorry, you hung on me.
Must have been a little internet glitch.
I love that. I love it when it happens. It always happens when I start the interview. It's always great fun. Always a great way to start. So the first question, the most important question: who is Sammie?
So I am a singer-songwriter from South London, and I've been doing music properly for about 2 years. I started writing songs about 5 years ago and teaching myself a bit of guitar, and wrote all through COVID and released my first single in August 2023.
Perfect. That's awesome. Now, your most recent single, The One Who Deserves Me, is absolutely amazing. You have this amazing voice. I think you could sing a nursery rhyme. Sound amazing. I was sitting there just listening. It's very sort of, it's like, I don't know, it has this way of just relaxing you. As I said, you could probably sing anything. You could probably sing, you know, as I said, a nursery rhyme, and we could just relax. So tell us all about that. Tell us how it all come together.
So I wrote The One Who Deserves Me after I'd been through a lot of breakups and was thinking all my friends were settling down, getting married, and I wasn't. And I was like, why doesn't anyone love me? And I was feeling sorry for myself. And I wrote this song, which is called The One Who Deserves Me, all about sort of the heartbreaks that I've been through and life experience. And then I took it to the studio to record it with my producer. And I was singing the guide track, and he started dropping the harmony vocals. So I begged him to sing with me on the track, and he did. And his voice, I think, with my harmonies, it would have been a bit sort of sweet and a bit saccharine. And with his vocals, it just brought it down to this just beautiful sort of harmony. And it's one of my favourite songs that I've released so far.
Absolutely.
Actually, one of my friends in Los Angeles says I should be singing Disney songs. It's got that kind of vibe.
Yeah, I could see that. Actually, you could be a Disney princess.
Yeah.
That would be very cool. If Disney's listening here, your next princess is here.
Come on, Disney, I'm here for you. I'm ready.
Definitely. That'd be awesome. I would be buying. I mean, I love Disney anyway, but you know,
maybe I'll be the lead singer for the next Frozen.
Oh, that'd be awesome. I'd be like, I know her. That'd definitely be my claim to fame. I know.
I remember then I wanted to do Disney songs.
I don't know you. Who are you? So, you've got a new single here. So tell us all about The Woman I Am.
I do. The Woman I Am. I wrote that song. That was the first one I wrote about 5 years ago, and I was feeling sort of, you know, when you're feeling insecure about life, you're sort of unsure about where you're going, where you're headed, what you're going to do. Are you in the right place, right time? Am I strong enough to do what I want to do? And I remember thinking, you know what? Life's short. Grab it by the horns and do what it is you want to do. And so that's when I thought, you want to do music, do music. And I was sort of in my mid-40s at the time, and I thought, oh, I've left it too late. And I thought, no, you haven't. Just go for it. If you've got a dream, go for it. And it was sort of about shedding all those insecurities and doubts and self-doubt and trying to get the confidence, just go, right, the woman I am chases my dreams, and I know I can do it. And that's kind of why I wrote this song. It was sort of an empowerment song for all the women out there. And, you know, you're never too old. It's never too late. And if you want something, you just got to work at it and start somewhere.
Perfect. That's amazing. It's a great, I mean, a great anthem for everybody out there. That's for sure. Definitely. And it always amazes me how you've got a lot of artists out there. I mean, from a fan's point of view, you see them from, you see them on the stage, they're doing these things, and the amount of artists that bring out songs that, who talk about their insecurities. You just got Brandy Clark, who brought out one about her insecurities and different things like that. And you don't see that from a fan's point of view. We put these people on a pedestal and think they're perfect, when really, they're the same as the rest of us. They have their worries about this, they have their fears, or, things they don't like about themselves and that sort of stuff.
Well,
I
actually,
think
funny you should say that. One of the lyrics in the song is, I have good and bad days just like you do. So it's basically saying that, I might be on stage, but I'm nervous as hell, or, I'm pushing myself past the fears that I have, because I have terrible stage fright. That's partly why I've left it later than I should have done. I'm forcing myself to push past it and just do it.
Yeah, you have to do it. I must admit, when we started Crazy Women Country, we were just going to do this thing behind the scenes. There was going to be no videos, no nothing. And someone said, "Did you got to do video?" And I remember our first few videos were just, "Oh my God, what are we doing?" And now, with each interview, you're getting more and more confident with what we're doing. We have a lot more fun with it. You're learning how to, fill gaps when you've got that horrible pregnant pause. And it's been amazing. And I think, because both of us are I would say, are quite shy people. So doing something like this is just like, what are we doing?
Well, I have to tell you,
amazing.
I played live at the Bedford in November, and I told everyone how nervous I was, and the amount of other artists that were saying I'm terribly nervous. And I saw Amistat on Friday night, and he came out at O2 Islington and said, I'm terribly nervous. And I was like, so it's a weird thing to be a singer-songwriter who wants to perform live, but most of us are actually quite shy. It's quite an anomaly. It's quite a contradiction, but
yeah,
might surprise you the amount of artists that are actually sitting in the wings going, oh my God, I've got to be on stage.
You go out there and you've got all these people, especially when you've got these stadium tours. I mean, I can't even imagine walking out in front. I would just have a heart attack walking out with all these people just looking at me. I'd
just
be like,
staring at you. But it's repetition. I think somebody said just keep doing it over and over and over, and gradually you build your confidence, right? So that's kind of that's what AM's all about. So for any women out there, have a listen.
You can do it. You can do it.
You've got this.
You've got this, definitely. So tell us, who are some of the women that have inspired you in music or in life or in...
Well, my mum is obviously my biggest inspiration. Absolutely adore her. She's the most incredible human I've ever known. And I've written a song about her too, which will be coming out next year.
Go with that one.
I think in the world of music, I love Faith Hill, This Kiss, that's been in a movie, Practical Magic, one of my favorites. Love Shania Twain. They would be my sort of female favorites, but also Sarah Darling. Have you heard of Sarah Darling?
I've heard the name, yep.
I love her voice. Eva Cassidy.
Yep.
I just love that sort of soft kind of voice, the ballads, really.
Yeah, I love Faith Hill. I absolutely adore her, I must admit. She's absolutely amazing. So I found her through, who was it, Reeve McIntyre. You go to Reeve and you find like a million artists. And she did that, I was going to say it's a duet, but there's like four of them. It's her, Faith, Martina
McBride.
Linda Davis.
Yeah,
Linda Davis. She did that song with the four of them, and they're just amazing. Four amazing powerhouses.
Love their voices. I kind of like the soft sort of folky voice. I guess it's kind of like mine. I don't have a big booming voice at all.
Yeah.
And obviously the Taylor Swifts and Casey Musgraves. I like that sort of gentle kind of vibe.
Yeah, I love Casey.
They're my hugest inspirations, I think.
Perfect. That is awesome. Okay, so I don't know if you know, I'm going to spring this on you now. We do a 13 crazy questions.
Woo! Let's do it.
Well, 13
I'm game if you are.
Seriously, we're game for anything. We haven't been arrested yet. We're working on that one. We're working on being arrested. Okay, so these are just more questions to get to know you. Some of them are a bit out there, but they're fun. So let's start. So what's your favourite type of transport? How do you
Plain.
like it's made to be? Plain.
I sleep
People
like
say plain.
a plane. I get on, have my glass of wine, and I'm out like a baby. All the way to Australia, I'll sleep. I find like the plane is the one place you literally can't do anything else. You just got to sit and watch movies. It's the one time you can do nothing and not feel guilty about it.
That's awesome. That's a good idea. Okay, so if you're having a bad day, what is your feel-good TV show or film?
Oh, Dirty Dancing every 5 seconds of the day. I could watch that. I've probably watched it 1,000 times.
I do. I love that film as well. Absolutely love that. And it's got a great soundtrack to it as well, which is even better.
One of my favourites. I'm obsessed with it. I used to actually dirty dance, so.
Oh, okay, there we go. You know all these little secrets out of you now.
I know. I have done the list.
Okay. We need to see a video of that now. Okay. If I came to you and said I have a dead body, do you know a good place to hide it?
Hell yeah, I'm from Australia. I'd go straight to the outback in a ute and dig a hole, and that would be the end of it. The outback is
sorted. Okay, I'm with you there. You'd have to protect me because I hate snakes and stuff. I don't mind anything else. Snakes give me the heebie-jeebies. Snakes are just not normal. They're just weird things. And we have snakes in Spain. They're not very big, but they're still scary. There you go. Okay, if you could write with anyone alive, who would you write with?
Oh, Freddie Mercury. I have got a picture of Freddie Mercury up in my hallway when he's pointing with the yellow outfit. I never got to see him live, and that's one guy I would love to songwrite. It would be completely bat bonkers, wouldn't it? It would be insane, but it would be so much fun writing with him.
I heard him live, but I wasn't at the concert. He was at Nebworth Park.
Oh.
And I lived in Stevenage, so it was like Nebworth Park, Stevenage, and it was so damn loud you could hear it in Stevenage. So I heard him, but didn't actually see him. Very cool.
And I'd like to do it at Rockfields where he wrote Bohemian Rhapsody. That would be incredible.
That would be very cool as well. Very, very cool. Okay, if your life was a reality show, what would it be called?
Love Island. It would probably be something like the worst of the worst love raps. All my songs are about love and heartbreak. I've dated every worst ever. So yeah, probably be something like that. Be something like You Start.
I love it. That's very cool. Okay, which artist would you love to do a duet with?
I would actually love to do a duet with Sarah Darling. I actually think our voices would mesh really well together.
Really well. Okay, let's put that out there. Come on, Sarah Darling.
Come on,
back
Sarah.
to us. Let's do this. Let's make this dream come true. There you go.
It would be an absolute work with her.
If you owned a bar, what would you call it?
The Beach Babe. It would be in Australia. Be the Beach Babe.
You couldn't do it in England. You couldn't really sit out. It rains too much there.
You get rained on. It just rain on you the whole time.
It would, wouldn't it? It'd be awful. Absolutely awful. Just when we come to Spain. Spain nice and warm. We get a bit of rain, but it's just like, okay. What scares you the most?
Oh, spiders. There's one actually in the corner of my hallway right now, and I'm going to have to get my flatmate to go and get it because I hate spiders. I lived in Australia for 15 years, and they are this big. They look like tarantulas, and they run really fast.
I don't know about spiders. It's not too bad. But
no, these guys run too fast. They sit in your car. I can't do a spider. If I see a spider, I'm like halfway down the street, neighbours laughing.
I love that the Australians run away from a spider. That doesn't work, does it? It really doesn't. Okay. What would be your plan for a zombie apocalypse?
Oh, The Walking Dead's one of my favorite shows. I would fly to the Maldives because they can't swim.
I love the Maldives. Maldives is awesome.
Zombies can't swim, so
Absolutely awesome.
I'd literally take like a big steak, a big knife, and I'd go and sit in the Maldives and just swim. And 'cause they can't swim, can they?
No, that's awesome. That's a great idea. You get a holiday and you get
Exactly. Sit there, drink pina coladas and drink coconut juice and wait for it to all be over.
I love that. I'm coming to your island. There you go. It's a great idea. Okay, what is your guilty pleasure food?
Or, the huge, this is really awful. I'm trying to lose a bit of weight at the moment, but the huge bumper bags of the large Wotsits, I could eat the entire bumper bag in one sitting. The really big Wotsits. I absolutely love them. I'm disgusting. My mum's actually stopped me from buying them because I can sit and munch the whole bag in one day quite easily.
Oh, that's not a bad thing. Okay, what's the weirdest thing in your fridge?
Oh, I've got that Scottish drink, Iron Brew. Somebody left it there and I tried it and I just had to put it all down the sink. It was disgusting. Ugh, I don't know how Scots drink that. Sorry, Scots. Sorry, Scottish, if I'm offending you, but no.
It's not my sort of thing. Not my sort of thing either. I'm with you on that one. Okay, what 3 things would you always have with you?
Chocolate, my guitar, pretty much always with me, and my headphones so I can listen to music. I listen to music everywhere I was at the dentist earlier and I literally had my headphones on listening to music.
Oh, I have to do this, so I don't hear nothing. I can just listen to it. And
I had dinner with a friend recently and she hadn't seen me for about 10 years and she said my real recollection of you when we were hanging out was you always had headphones on.
I always have headphones. Well, it's normally just the one because people have always had a tendency to talk to me. So I've always got one in, so there's always music of some sort going on because if I didn't have that, I wouldn't know what I'm doing. My life could just be empty, I think. Okay, if you could visit anywhere in the world, where would you like to go?
Right now it would be Nashville for the CMAs in June because the lineup is insane for this year. I mean, Thomas Rhett's there. Everyone that I love is going to be there, but I did the CMAs about 5-6 years ago. So I've kind of been there, done that stadium, but I would love to go back and do it again, especially with the lineup they've got now.
I know the way to say that I've been there, done that.
I have been. Well, I was just leaving Australia. I was on my way back here, and Kenny Rogers was on the bill, and I was like,
okay,
immediately booked a ticket from Australia, went to Nashville.
That is very, very cool. Very cool. Well, that's your 13 crazy questions.
Woo!
How cool is that? Really quickly. Sometimes it takes forever to get through these questions, but that was awesome. That was very, very quick. Very, very quick. I have to say.
Now you know better to bury a dead body, go to Australia. Zombie apocalypse, go to an island.
We're sorted. We got all the plans together.
We've figured it out. It's just the female brain. We think different.
I know. So much better than men. It's so awful. We're not bashing men. We do it in a nice way.
We've always got the right brain, the creative brain, creative ways to kill someone.
So there you go. Very creative way. Yeah, because women don't do it where you got blood everywhere. They try and do it in a sneaky way.
Oh, it'd be so tidy. I'd like wear gloves and dig a hole in the outback.
You can't make a mess because then you got to clean it up afterwards. So you don't want to do that. So
I get steaks ready for the dingoes to come sniffing around.
Oh, yeah. So you've got the plan. You've thought about this way too much. way too much. Way too much. So tell us, what has 2024 got in store for you?
So I have got a single coming out next week, The Woman I Am, out on the 5th of April. And I've just been back into the studio. So I've got 3 songs being sent off to be mastered this week. brand new songs. One's written about my mum, one about my dad, and one about turning 50. So they're on their way to be mastered this week. And yeah, I've got about another, once they're back, another 7 singles to release at some point already. And I also, a chat with my producer, I quite fancy dropping an EP of acoustic songs, so 5 of my songs acoustically, just a guitar and my voice.
That'd be very, very cool. Very, very cool. So I'm assuming you're touring the country?
I'm not touring at the moment. I've only been going about 7 months, so I'm trying to get into the gig thing. But I've got a gig this coming Saturday, actually, in Wales.
Okay.
And someone has asked me to support them in June in Aylesbury. So I will be doing that, and then hopefully building up the gigs and applying for festivals. And I also want to do my own launch party. I want it to be like Sammie and Friends and have other people be with me.
That'd be cool. Well, let us know when it is. If you do have a launch party, then maybe we can.
Definitely.
Probably me. Maybe I'll go pop over and
I'll make sure you're in the front row.
Yeah, totally. Oh, awesome. VIP sticker. Yeah.
I'll have to get some merch as well. Sammie Soravia
totally. That'd be very, very cool. Very cool. Well, this has been so much fun. You can definitely come back, Martin. Definitely.
This was so fun.
It is. It's been amazing. But yeah, any new music you come down, make sure you send it over to us and we'll do everything we can to promote it. Make sure you check out all the links below for Sammie because she is awesome. You will not be disappointed. And we will speak to you soon, guys.
Thank
Adios.
you. Bye.
Recording.
If you enjoyed today's episode of Crazy Women Country, don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Be sure to click the subscribe button for new interviews weekly. And thank you, friends, for joining us today on Crazy Women Country, where women's voices matter.